Hey YouTube, it's Woody170196 with a deck profile. Today I'm going to do the Yuma Deck. Sorry I haven't been on. I've been quite busy with school because these last few weeks of my exams and I'm finished, and then I can do more videos. So yeah, let's go into the deck. 2 Gaga Gardeners. He's there for the Gaga theme really. He's alright, 2000 defense. Special summon him when my opponent attacks directly, and then when he's targeted for an attack I can discard a card, and then he cannot be destroyed by battle. So he's alright if I needed to desperately keep him, or if I just quickly needed some defense. Yeah, only run 2 of him. And then we got 3 Gaga Girl. Her effect, she becomes you can make her the same level as Gaga Magician, and when only Gaga monsters are used for an XYZ summon, you can make an opponent's special summoned monster attack 0. So if you go into Utopia using Girl and Magician, she's very good because you just make your opponent's monster 0, then run over it with Utopia. And then 3 Gaga Magician, you know it does, changes level between 1 and 8, can get pretty much any XYZ out. Yeah. 2 Goblin Bird. I played 2, I might drop to 1, although I like the fact that when he's summoned I can special summon an extra level 4 lower monster, and I can go for like a first turn Utopia, and yeah, that's why I like Goblin Bird. He's alright, run 2 of him. 3 Go Giants. Now he's good, he's 2000 attack. When he attacks he goes to the defense position though, but his best effect is that when he's normal summoned I can target a Go monster in my graveyard and special summon that target in face up defense position, and then change him to defense. So the fact that you can get any Go monster is really good, especially since I run 3 Go Golems. Golem, once per turn, he cannot be destroyed by battle if he's in defense position. Yeah, Go Golem's pretty nice. It's got decent attack as well if you ever needed to just run over something, since it's got 1800 attack. Again, with the giant you can go into a level 4 pretty quickly, and I also like to try and get Golem to set first turn, since he can be used as like a wall. And then I'll run 2 Kage to Kage. I think I said that right. He cannot be normal summoned or set, but when you normal summon a level 4 monster you can special summon this card from my hand. You can't use the synchro material, which is fine because everything is XYZ, and Kage to Kage just helps me get level 4s out, or rank 4s rather. If, for example, if I normal summon Giant, use his effect to get Golem and special summon Kage to Kage, that's probably like a Shark Drake, number 32 Shark Drake or something like that. Yeah, Kage to Kage is pretty ace. Tsuke Knight, I think I said that right. He's a level 4, his attack is 1700. He's pretty good. He's like a battle fader, but he has to be in the grave. When your opponent declares an attack, by the way, it doesn't have to be a direct attack, which is what I like Tsuke. Yeah, when your opponent declares an attack and I have no cards in my hand and he's in my graveyard, I can special summon him and then end the battle phase. So he's also very good. And then I run Zexal Weapon, Unicorn Spear. Just a decent beat stick, 1900. And his effect is okay. That I can target Utopia Ray, equip the Ray with Spear, and then my Ray gains 1900 attack. I like the fact that if the Ray battled, say like a Raikou, then Raikou wouldn't get its effect, which is really nice, because Spear stops opponent's monster's effects from happening during the battle. So yeah, Raikou wouldn't happen, I don't think. And then onto the spells. 3 Blustering Winds. Probably my favourite Yuma spell. Just gives my monsters 1,000 extra attack and defense until my next standby phase. Which is why Blustering Winds is great, because it can keep, say, Gargoyle Magician around a bit longer. If I have no other option. And also Blustering Winds helps me use it on Utopia, because Utopia can't get over some things still, like Grapha, stuff like that. Dark Hole, just because I know Yuma doesn't play this, but it has to have. I needed some form of big destruction. And then 3 Gaga Bolts. It's just a pretty decent card. If I control a Gaga monster, I can target a card on the field and destroy it. I might go down to 2 and just drop play an MST and 2 Gaga Bolts, but yeah. 3 Gaga Revenge. This card is really good. Basically, you can target a Gaga monster in my grave, special summon it, and then when I XYZ summon using this Gaga monster, Gaga Revenge goes to the grave, and then all XYZ monsters I control gain 300 attack, which isn't much of a boost, but considering it puts Utopia, if I went into Utopia, gains an extra 300 attack, puts him at 2,800, which means he could get over a Grapha or something pretty big. It would put him on level terms with Dark Arm Dragon, if I needed to suicide into that or something like that. So yeah, Gaga Revenge is great. It helps me XYZ summon really quickly and can help me go into the bigger numbers. Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, staples, and Monster Reborn is actually run by Yuma as well. So, and then the draw power I use are 3 monster slots. I have had luck with this quite a bit, but it just depends. Sometimes you can be like a guard and draw the monster. Sometimes you don't draw the monster, but you still get a draw. For those of you that don't know what monster slots does, sorry, is that I target a monster in my face up on my field and in my grave with the same levels, banish the one in the graveyard, and then draw a card, reveal it, and if it's a monster with the same level, I can special summon it. And since most of the cards are all level 4, except for the 3 Gaga girls, then I will probably more often than not draw a level 4 to go into an XYZ. So yeah, monster slots is pretty good draw power. And 2 Call of the Haunted. The traps are all standard traps because Yuma's good traps haven't come out yet. I did used to run some of his rubbish traps, but they just weren't working. So I thought I'd play 2 Call of the Haunted just to help again with XYZ summoning, getting the 2 Gokagars out. And then the Solemns, just because it adds a bit of extra control, let's say. But Yuma isn't about control, to be honest, it's just about having fun numbers. And then we'll go on to the extra deck. The extra deck isn't sorted out actually, should have probably sorted it, never mind. I run 3 number 39 Utopias. You know what Utopia does. Negates attacks, Yuma's main monster, which is why I run 3, sorry, because it's his main monster, so why not? And then to go with the 3 Utopias, I run 2 Rays. I will normally just, if Utopia's used up his XYZ materials, then I will just next turn go into Utopia Ray, so Utopia's nasty effect doesn't kick in and have him destroyed. You know what Utopia Ray does. I'm not going to go through him. Maestro the Symphony Dijin, a very good Yuma card. I might even play 2 since I go into level 4s quite a lot, or rank 4s rather, I keep saying level 4s. Basically, he's 1800 attack, 2300 defense, and he's a Book of Moon on legs, and also, if he would be destroyed, I can detach a material from him instead, keep him around, or any Digimon monster actually. Earlier on the 2 Digimon monsters in the extra deck. I'll show you this one now, which is Tempo, the percussion Digin. He's in here just for XYZ hate, detach opponents' XYZ materials, yeah, the good stuff. And then we'll go number 10 Illuminate. He takes 3 level 4s, but that's not too much of a problem, as you can see from my deck. His effect is that I can detach an XYZ material from him, send 1 card from my hand to the graveyard and draw a card. I know Yuma doesn't have this yet, but eventually he will, and there's not many other numbers that I've felt like I wanted to play. So yeah, just Illuminate. A number that Yuma does have, number 11 Big Eye. 2 level 7s, he's mind control on legs, 2600 attack, and he's very good. I've used him quite a lot. You can win your games if your opponent just sets a monster, you go into him, they've got nothing on the field except that monster, steal the monster and then just summon something and attack for game. It's pretty decent. Number 16 Shockmaster. Yuma does have this one, yeah, he does. Its effect, first of all, it takes 3 level 4s. Its effect is detach an XYZ material from this card, and I can say either monster, spell, or trap, and then my opponent can't activate. Well, we cannot activate the effects at all until the end of my opponent's next turn. So it does include myself, but normally you'll just declare like traps, since traps are just a pain in the butt. Its attack is 2300, it's fairly decent. Number 17, yeah, you know, number 17, loads of people play it, don't need to go into him. Shark Drake, I love this guy. Takes 3 level 4s, and then once per turn, when he destroys an opponent's monster, you can detach an XYZ material to special summon that monster, and then to my opponent's side of the field in face up attack, I should say, and that monster loses 1000 attack, and then Shark Drake can attack again. So Shark Drake is very strong, especially if I play like Blustering Winds. Gets him up to 3-8, which can get over quite a lot of things. And then I have 2 number 50 Blackcorns. This guy only takes 2 level 4s, which is why I run him, because he's quite easy to go into. And then his effect is once per turn, can detach an XYZ material from him to destroy 1 monster my opponent controls with attack lower than or equal to this card. And then that goes to the grave, and then my opponent takes 1000 points of damage. However, he cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Blackcorn is okay. I would probably drop him to 1 if I could run something better, and if Yuma gets better spells, but the reason I say when Yuma gets better spells is I like combining Blackcorn with Blustering Winds, because then its attack goes up to 3100, and then it can pretty much destroy anything. Could even destroy Blue Eyes. So yeah, number 50 is pretty good for destruction terms. And then finally the last number is number 61, Volcasaurus. I like Volcasaurus, he's one of, I mean, look how cool his artwork is. Basically, his effect, he takes 2 level 5s, and then once per turn I can detach an XYZ material from him to target one face up monster my opponent controls and destroy it, and my opponent takes damage equal to the attack of that monster. And then you cannot declare a direct attack, turn your attack's effect. Yeah, Voxorus is okay, which is why I was probably gonna also eventually get rid of one Blackcorn, because then I'd have Voxorus and Blackcorn. So yeah, that's all the extra deck I ran through it. Yeah, that's it. That's all of it done. So yeah, comments down below what you think of the deck. I'll probably have some duels up with it maybe a bit later, because I'm still quite busy now. I just really need to make a video just to keep you guys happy, keep up the videos hopefully. Yeah. Peace out YouTube, this is Woody170196 signing